It's Alicia Burke with Long Beach Local News here today at the Pelvic Health Center at the MemorialCare Long Beach Medical Center. Today we're speaking with Dr. Jocelyn Craig and her patient Helen Fortner. At 67 years old, Helen was diagnosed with fecal incontinence and UC and suffered daily, some days unable to leave her home. Using InterStim therapy, the physicians were able to help Helen, who called the treatment a lifesaver.
I have ulcerative colitis and I was homebound because I always was constantly having fecal incontinence. And Dr. Kashrap Trivedi is my GI doctor. He had me do a clinical trial with this InterStim, and it helped me. So from there, I went to Jocelyn Craig, Dr. Craig, and had a surgery, had a battery pack inserted in my hip, and has changed my life. It helps me to control my fecals. I am able to get to a restroom in time. I don't have any accidents anymore, and it helps me have a better life and live a better life. With Dr. Craig and the other physicians, I have always felt very comfortable. If I have questions, they are answered. She and Dr. Trivedi and the other doctors have always been there for me. They are rapidly responding to any questions I have, so it makes you feel very comfortable with it. It's special to me because this is where I grew up. I actually had my son at Long Beach Memorial Hospital, so I'm very comfortable there, and it's kind of special to have it in a place that I grew up in.
Sacral nerve stimulation, which is also called InterStim, is a remodulation of the nerves to the pelvic floor. This is important because those nerves are responsible for control of bowel and bladder function as well. This technology has been around since the mid-1990s, but it's FDA approved for urinary incontinence and urgent urinary incontinence and urinary retention that doesn't respond to medications. But what patients and physicians often don't know is that it's also FDA approved for fecal incontinence and constipation. So that is something that often patients don't offer, physicians don't know to ask about. And this is really a life-changing therapy for patients with that. One of the things that I really want people to understand about our center here, the Pelvic Health Center is a collaboration between specialists who deal with pelvic floor disorders. So this isn't just something that I did, it's something I did in conjunction with Dr. Kash Trivedi, who's a gastroenterologist. So with this device, there is a test period where you can have the patient tested and see if it improves their symptoms. We're honestly only looking for 50% improvement, but most patients go on to see 70 to 80% improvement in their incontinence symptoms. But the beauty of the technology is that they can actually try it before it's fully implanted. The easiest way to explain it to people is that it is very much like the pacemaker that's used for the heart. It's just placed in another area of the body. So Dr. Trivedi did the initial testing, and then I placed the device in the operating room for her, and then I monitor it long-term for her as well. Helen was a good candidate because she had failed medical and conservative lifestyle management for her issues, and I think that she will say that this has really been a life changer for her.
Since I've been here for 11 years with my colleagues and my partners, Dr. Lisa Hertz and Dr. Pavan Mankal, that's one thing that we've sort of strived to do is try to have a more kind of family, personal feel and get to know our patients. There's so much transition now in medical care, and so hopefully we're able to be one of the homes, and then being able to be affiliated with MemorialCare, it gives us the opportunity to get them linked in with some great technology, physicians, the hospital if need be, to be able to take care of them. Helen's a special human being. She's really taught me so much about resilience and generosity, humor, enjoying life despite things. I mean, she is an incredible, unique teacher. Sometimes I feel like she's given more to me than I've really given to her, but I'm just blessed to sort of be in her orbit, quite honestly.
If this helps just one person, it's more than worth it to me. And you can see I do live a full, happy life.
To learn more about the Pelvic Health Center and the InterStim therapy, visit memorialcare.org. It's Alicia Burke with Long Beach Local News.